This is the greatest show on earth.
It is indeed. Ben, how are your nerves right now? This is going to be a fun day.
Oh, it is. It is. It's an honor to be out with these guys. All of these fellas, we've been through a lot. They've been through a lot. They're getting keyed up for tomorrow, the next few days, and we'll have fun.
Our Team USA going to win today? Our Team USA going to win this week?
There you go. There's your answer. I tell you what, the only thing I know for sure, it's going to be an exciting week. It always is. Nerves are flying high. People will see shots that even the players didn't know they could hit. So it'll be fun.
And your nerves are all right now?
My nerves?
You're a cool customer.
I'm kind of cool. I'm all right. Doesn't matter where this one goes. Ben's got to go hit the second shot.
Guys, great stuff. We'll get you underway in just a moment. Just time to remind our viewers what else is coming up for you this evening. Of course, it's the captain's match right now. Then we have our Ryder Cup preview shop coming up a little later on. That's at 9 o'clock this evening. And then, of course, the preview to the main event, the opening ceremony. That will be live on the Sky Sports Ryder Cup channel from 10 o'clock tonight. So, wonderful atmosphere out here. Just about to get underway with match 2 as I hand you over to your commentary team. Butch Harmon is alongside Ewan Murray.
Sarah, thank you. Fine job down there under very difficult circumstances, I'm sure. But to you all at home, welcome. The hors d'oeuvre before the feast, the calm before the storm, whatever. In the company of 8 great champions, the perfect prelude to the 41st Ryder Cup. We're live here from Hazeltine, and alongside me is Butch Harmon.
I tell you what, this is pretty special, you. And you look at these guys, and they were all nervous up there. Monty hit a perfect drive, but Monty's been playing. He won last week. But I'll tell you what, Lanny Wadkins just striped it down there. That's pretty darn good for Lanny.
Yeah, this is a great day for Colin Montgomerie because I think it's the first day where he'll be playing the approach shot last.
It doesn't happen very often. So it's a true alternate shot. This is going to be interesting.
The great thing is they can both have a go at it.
Yeah, they both drive, and then they pick the best drive, and then they'll do a little what they call a Texas scramble in from there, meaning everybody hits from the same spot on the team. Stockton's just missed it to the right. You can see that flag's blowing a little. I was just out in the range with a couple of the guys, and the wind's starting to pick up. The temperature's warmer, and it's going to get warmer as the week goes on, and the golf is going to get hot too.
Yeah, looking at Lanny, all these years with these youthful looks.
It's what happens when we get old.
Wow, he hasn't missed too many dinners, has he? See if he can find the green.
All right, they've left the door open for the European team.
Well, while they contemplate their approach, Rich Beam is following this match. Dressed in blue, I hope, today.
Oh, I'm dressed in all of it today, absolutely. And the Americans, they came up a little bit short. Now, hey, Dave, real quick question.
The captain's match is first green, first group out. Stockton, little chip over the bunker here.
Well, he's the short game guru on the tour, so he better knock that one close. And he did.
All drive, hit the best drive. Texas scramble style from there. And it will go on holes 1 at the end. It's a little complicated, but you'll get the hang of it as we get through this first day.
You see Lanny gets to play from the same place, and I believe Lanny has a little bit of the yips on the pitch shot there. He didn't quite get it over the bunker.
At the helm, no doubt about that. So back with the Gulf, and we pick up Stockton once again.
This is the second hole. Not bad. The long putter.
Rich Beam Dan following the first match here and enjoying every moment. I guess very happy memories for you here, Rich.
Oh, very happy memories indeed. And the banter out here is, it's something to behold. It's really a lot of fun, I got to say. All four of these players really into it. They were just kind of deciding on who's away and whose second shot they're going to pick from the European Tour. They're going to go with Monty's, and now we got Stockton Jr., or Stockton Sr., I should say. If he misses this, I think the crowd might boo him. I mean, the guy coaches the best players in the world putting, so if this doesn't go in, then why is he coaching them? Lanny Wadkins saying it's straight, maybe inside right.
Not a lot of break in this putt. Maybe a right edge putt. A little uphill. He can be aggressive with it. Actually went back to the right at the end, Ewan.
Good pace, though.
He could putt. I'll tell you what. He could really putt. I'm not sure I could putt that style that he has, the way he carries the left hand through to the hole. But boy, he can make them.
It's quite unusual someone from his era would putt like that, because the greens used to be really quite slow, 7-8 in the stimp meter, and you needed a bit of a hit with the right hand to get it up there.
Well, you're going to see some hit with the right hand in this one. They both misread it.
Watkins saying he pushed it, so the best they can do is a 4. It's already been conceded, so another opportunity here for the European side to win the second hole, having won the first.
That he went after that one. That was sweet. Watch Stockton swing now. Has an unusual swing. He takes the club kind of in, then over.
Not such a bad way for a senior to play inside, to get a bit more turn.
Absolutely. Lanny always had one where he kind of took the club in, then he came over it and had great hands. Lanny was a fantastic player in his day. Ryder Cup, he was a pit bull. Took that one a little outside.
There's certain shots you remember all of these players for. That's why they were great golfers. But you remember 83 in the Ryder Cup, the final hole, and what was it, 110 yards or so?
Stiffed it.
Yeah. I remember the day that his career changed, and we'll get back to that when we rejoin them, because Stockton's ready here. Half on, half off. First cut, fairway. Not an easy combination, an uphill chip downwind.
Well, the good news is that, they don't swing at it hard enough to put enough spin on it to catch those trees in front of them. Just kidding, of course. They got to kind of carve it around this. They just got 90 yards, landed about 8 to 10 yards short, let it get up there. This one's got to giddy up as well. Go!
Well, not their best, those two.
I think they're a bit stunned by the start of the Europeans.
Well, it wasn't a bad start, was it? Pretty good birdie start, it has to be said. Mind you, he's... Monty just strutting around. I must tell you, Ewan, I got here on Sunday and I bumped into Colin Montgomerie in the hotel reception. I think it was Tuesday. Hadn't seen him for a bit. I said, "Hello, Monty, how you doing?" He said, "I've been over in Vancouver playing in a golf tournament, and I hadn't seen anything because I've been flying over on the Sunday." I said, "Oh, how did you get on?" And in the same sentence, I said, "How did you go on?" I said, "You could have won it for all I know." "Yes, I did." He did. Third extra hole. Thought that set him up perfectly there.
That's what I love about you, the homework you do.
Well,
Terrific.
exactly.
Well, at best, that's a 4-footer left for a par.
The Americans, we're in a world of hurt right now. Lanny Wadkins missing that one there for his birdie. Monty's in there close. They're over there wandering around, taking a look at it. Monty and what are they doing over there? Oh, never mind. Anyways, back to Dave. Dave is just kind of taking a look, having a little gander at it, just down the hill. Not a putt that you expect to make, but right now they need to. I'm pretty sure that no matter what happens here, they'll concede this putt because there's no chance that the Europeans are going to miss their putt. They got about 6 feet. No chance they'll miss that one.
And there's one thing, he hasn't lost anything in that department.
Yeah, and Tony, you're right. Just a little. There you go. You got it. Little right to left. Little right to left. Just missed one on the last hole.
Next to go is Dave Stockton.
And what you see here, just a little bit of hybrid. He likes to work the golf ball left or right. Let's throw this one up in the air. So I'm take a divot on the first hole with this club. Once again, a little too much leak. Lanny Wadkins now forced to hit a good one. He has not caught the sun of the club face yet. There we go. That was a little better. There we go. Finding the green.
What a good try that was.
Been very impressive, the combination of Jacklin and Montgomerie. Quite a test for these boys.
Yeah, testing little, what's that, 2.5, 3 feet left here for Watkins. Watch the hands, not quite as silky smooth as they used to be. And that's what happens when you get a little bit older. It's a half.
Easier to knock it in when Stockton's coming behind.
Yes.
The putting master. But so that's a couple of halves, the last.
3 up in both matches. Good golf, too. That's the thing I like. We can get back out there. Dave Stockton. Short game guru to many players on the tour.
He didn't do so bad, you know, on the Champions Tour, did he? Was it 14 wins he had?
Yeah, he's done all right.
He's all right for Christmas presents, isn't he?
It was nice seeing Ben Crenshaw roll that putt in a little while ago. That stroke.
I said to him in Germany, we'll just see whether
Lanny Wadkins can run this in. Did he hit it? Did he hit it? He did.
He did.
Baby.
Anyway, I was saying to Montgomerie, I was playing a practice round and walked down. He was going back to start the Pro-Am, and I said, you know what, Monty? I said, you're going to win 7 Order of Merits on the spin. I said, you're going to have to win this week. How do you think you'll get on? And he just looked at me like that. I said, do you think you'll win? And he looked at me and walked away, and then turned around to me and went, probably.
And he did.
And he did.
He did.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, we finally, you guys made a putt. You guys have just, it's just not, it hasn't been rolling your way. And I don't know what's gotten into Monty, but he's not this good of a putter normally, is he?
No, I don't know. He's way better than his twin brother. When I first came over here on tour, I helped him in Minnesota. He's way better than his twin brother, I guarantee you. It's been impressive today, obviously.
It has. Now, speaking of, Ryder Cup, we're night before, whatnot. You're the captain back in 1991. And the war by the shore, however you want to call it. I know that you weren't too thrilled about that, but what an exciting matches those were, and coming down the last putt on Bernard. Just give me a sense of what it was like over the last 9 holes, watching the leaderboard, trying to figure out how this thing is going to shake out.
Well, it's just a helpless feeling. I mean, I had really good players. Lanny obviously was one of the last ones playing in front of Hale, and what had gotten me was obviously early in the week was Steve Pate getting hurt and playing better than anybody, and all of a sudden I put him out Saturday afternoon just because I wanted him to play. But I never dreamt in our wildest dreams we'd be even going the last day. And that was the first time that night when I went to sleep on Saturday night that I thought there was a chance we might not win. And, it was nerve-wracking the entire day, I guarantee you.
And kind of going back, how do you get a team as a captain to kind of come together, gel a little bit versus, it's an individual sport, but we got 12 individuals now coming together as a team. What are the keys as a captain to really get your players to buy into the team concept?
Well, from a captain's point of view, I wanted to put them together mentally. I mean, I knew, and the guys knew a month prior to it, for the most part, they knew who they're going to play with. There was no surprises, not any guessing about who was going out or anything. And that's why Steve Pate hurt me so bad, because I had my two little Bruins. He and Corey Pavin were going to play together, and nobody was playing better than Pate. So I think you put your team at ease by not surprising him on a Friday morning with, oh my gosh. I mean, I got it at Old Warson when I got paired and didn't know it till Thursday night that I was going to be playing with Nicholas and alternate shot, which I hadn't played any practice rounds and I wasn't prepared for it. And so I think one of the captain's job is to try to make the team comfortable. And to me, you had to approach it from a mental side, which is the pod system, whatever they want to call it, that Azinger did so well in 2008 at Valhalla. I think that's what the direction of what the Americans are trying to do, continuity, more of the, you have more assistant captains, the captains that are going to be coming up in line, and they're learning their stripes and finding out what makes the guys feel comfortable, because that's what it's about. There was a song, Randy Travis, called The Point of Light, meaning everybody had to do their little part and everything was going to be fine, and that's what my team looked to do.
Wow, go get some continuity and gelling with Lanny down there and win the last three.
I mean, we got a rookie out here. We're a little bit behind the gun. I mean, we can handle Tony, I think, but no, Monty's another character right now. He's pretty positive.
Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
It's very interesting. Fair. It's only fair. I mean, Monty's the youngster, isn't he, there?
Familiar swing of Lanny Wadkins off the 7th tee. Just barely got it over the water. Well done.
Montgomerie's already teed off. He's down the left-hand side, just in a semi-rough, but there's no great rough here.
No, I think it was done that way on purpose, just to let the guys have a go at it.
Carry it? Huh? You want to carry that? I don't want somebody carrying me on. I want to fart. He was digging into you, I think.
Lenny wants to know where his partner is.
Yeah. He's got a hell of a view. Look at him. Yeah. He's a member. Is he?
Fair, when I used to play with him, and you watch him on the range, he didn't have the best swing on tour.
No,
we were chatting about it earlier, but mentally he was so strong.
Well, it's not about the best swing; it's just about the results. Here's a great look at this hole, and from where the older guys are playing, it's up on this front tee here. It's a little different hole, but when you're on that back tee and it's into the wind, you come into here, and then you go right back out into the lake, and the green kind of hangs out over there. Practice round the other day, the wind was howling into them. They were having to hit 6 and 7 irons into this green when normally it's just a little pitch shot.
The green not exactly designed for sort of a 5 or a 6 iron.
I found a restaurant. I wasn't going to rush after having my Sky Sports.
They're saying it's 402 yards, which it is off the very back tees. As Butch was saying, not quite that sort of distance off this tee.
I think you're exactly right, Tony. Going right.
You got to watch that little. Oh, and that thing is only like 10 or 12 feet wide, and it is a ball catcher. It will catch every ball that goes to the left.
Yeah, I think like standing on the tee. I can't quite remember. Could you see that from the tee or not?
No, but you know it's there.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Ryder Cup Captain's Match, or matches, I should say. There's 2 of them today. It's a match play which will be played right the way through to the very end. And then when that is all finished, you've got the opening ceremony coming up in a couple of hours' time.
That's the second shot of Lanny Wadkins on its way. It's a par 4/7, and a good one it is. Does it have to go? And pretty pointed question by Andrew there, but it's one that had to be asked because it's all been talked about on some of Phil Mickelson's statements from back when he was paired at Oakland Hills with Tiger Woods, and they felt like they were set up with a recipe to lose. And I think if you listen to Phil's whole statement, it wasn't as pointed as just taking something out of context and putting it in print. And I do.
Very true.
They seem to think they're stopping.
Hey, Stockton. his second shot up the hill at this 9th hole. And him and Lanny Wadkins both in that bunker.
Not only do they play like Ryder Cup, they celebrate like them as well.
And so they should. One thing I have noticed about the players that are not playing anymore, like the likes of Lanny Wadkins, they tend to lose their balance quite a bit when they've hit a shot. You know, like Montgomerie stays firm on his feet, McGinley firm on his feet. I've just noticed off certain upslopes, wobble a bit.
You're not referring to a round with Captain Clark by any chance, are you? I've given Beam a bit of stick today, so I expect a bit coming back. I didn't think it would come from you all these years that I've known you. It was a lot of fun.
Well, they're being cruel and unusual punishment, making the Americans finish it out. Ooh. Well, the last gash. Dave Stockton's caddy's son says that stayed stake for a very long time. That it did. And one last final blow.
And it is the final hole.
Lovely smile.